Hey, how's it going everybody? KG Chaos here. In this video, we're going to talk about No Man's Sky and the Realm of Glass. Now, these are just my theories in this video of the discoveries I've made and kind of conclusions that I've made. They're in no way a part of the game or going to be part of the game. It's just things that I've kind of run into that makes me think a certain way. So let's go ahead and get into this video. If you guys liked it, it was helpful, or anything in between, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot and I appreciate it greatly if you do. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, I made a video about the Realm of Glass and my theories a few days ago that I will put a link or a tag on this video for you guys to go back and watch it if you would like to. But I've come to another kind of realization or conclusion about what's going to be in Worlds Part 2 when it's added to the game, which a lot of people are believing it's going to be added within the first period of 2025. So in Worlds Part 2, it's supposed to change the game even more than it already has and be just a lot more significant than Worlds Part 1 that gave us a lot of different physics effects and different things that just made the game change in a monumental way. But they got me thinking, for Worlds Part 2, if they were trying to up what they did with Part 1, then why not take something they have from Light No Fire, their new game that they are releasing here whenever they release it. But it's their next major title that they will be releasing that is pretty much just one big planet that everybody plays on, but you can go to like different realms, such as a fantasy realm, probably like a realism realm, just different realms that you are able to go to on that planet to play on, but it's all just one big planet. And that got me thinking, if they make a Worlds Part, or when they make and release the Worlds Part 2, and that it's going to one-up the Part 1 that they released, then I have a feeling that the Realm of Glass is going to be hugely integrated into this, and I think that the Atlantids that everyone has come to realize that's probably going to be the next intelligent race added to the game is actually going to be in this Realm of Glass, which I believe is just going to be a massive city-sized planet, or planet-sized city, I should say. That's kind of my theory and what I think is going to happen with this Worlds Part 2, because if they are integrating features from Light No Fire like they did from Part 1, then Part 2, the only way they could really make that even bigger and just one-up Part 1 is if they actually make it to where just the city or the Realm of Glass is just a huge planet-sized city. That is my theory on that, because that's the only thing to me that really makes sense in the long run, just because in Light No Fire there's like you can ride animals, which are creatures that you can do in No Man's Sky. There's combat and different things like that. Like everything that is in pretty much Light No Fire that we have seen is in No Man's Sky, besides just one planet. So what if this purple star system that was data mined that's going to be added to the game eventually, which directly correlates to the purple and purplish pink crystals that references the Atlantids in the game. So those two have to be linked. There's no question those have to be linked. What if those are just kind of like portals or something like that that brings you to just to that one planet where everyone can be on and playing together throughout the game, which I think would be absolutely awesome if that's how it is, because you'd be able to do that, like have everyone on one spot or one planet if it's just that one planet that's loaded. Because if you have everything else to where it kind of just deactivates or whatnot whenever you go into the Realm of Glass, then the system would be able to withstand that, or at least that's in theory it should be able to withstand all of the players playing. I don't know about millions, so they may have different types of servers everyone's on, because you can't just be with everyone, kind of like in the Anomaly and such. You can't be with like everyone that's playing the game. So I mean, it could be like that, but let's hope that everyone can actually play together if it is like this, because what's the point of having a planet-sized city that's just an entire city in some type of realm? And I really do think that the Anomaly has a big part to play. Now, there are a few different reasons that I'm going to get into with going into the Anomaly. One, if you guys look at it, I've said it in my last video, the inside of the Anomaly is insanely massive compared to the outside of the Anomaly, and vice versa. Even the Atlas and the space station, like just structure-wise on the outside, is bigger than the Anomaly just in general. But when you go inside of both of them, the inside of it is much, much smaller, which you can really easily tell. Like this inside of the Anomaly is just massive. It's super advanced, and it does look like it was made by an advanced, like intelligence, like biological, or something that's physically walking around, kind of like the interlopers and things like that, or a race. So it does have that kind of, I'm just going to say, human element to it, just because it looks like it was manufactured and made, instead of like the Atlas, where it is like super advanced and you can tell that it wasn't like human made. I'm just going to say human just because it's easier to say it like that. But it's just insanely massive compared to everything else, yet it's smaller than everything else on the outside. Which I will hint at again, I do believe that this looks like a Rosen-Einstein bridge. If you guys look at the roadway towards the portal, or the little slot that you come into, the airlock whenever you go into the anomaly or out of it, the road on the bottom looks like, if you guys watch the Thor movies, it looks like the Bifrost bridge that's on Asgard. Everything just kind of points towards the anomaly playing a huge part in what's to come next, just because it's just super advanced, and I don't know, like there's just something about it that is just off, that they did on purpose, which I'm going to get more into. But as you guys see in the Atlas, it just looks absolutely like, it looks advanced. Like, it doesn't look like it was really made by like people, like humans. Like, it doesn't look human made. It looks like even the outside is super transparent. When you go on the outside, the top of it isn't transparent like that, but there is a skylight whenever you're inside of the actual Atlas. And when you actually talk to the Atlas and kind of present it worlds, it kind of shudders and says like it can't see all the worlds, and that universes can just spawn out of nothing, and there could be things that it doesn't know about. So I do believe that it's kind of hinting that the Realm of Glass is out there. It just can't see it because of how the Atlantids kind of made it, or if they made it, or how they got there or whatnot. But to get more into that, if you guys go into the anomaly and you make your way back to where the merchants are, or the little vendors where you buy certain technology, if you guys make your way back here, there's something in the middle that I've never really noticed being something that it very just uniquely is, and that is the anomaly here in the center, which you can definitely tell that it's the anomaly just by the way it's shaped, by the structures around it, by the portal on the front to go into, and then the engines on the back. It's just a very small version of it, but it's not a hologram like everything else is. Like, whenever you look at something that's kind of like a hologram, you can definitely tell it is, but this isn't. It's like an actual object that for some reason is at the center of this anomaly. Not really the center of it, but if you guys look closely whenever you're in the anomaly, and you kind of just look around, and then you look behind it where you guys are walking towards like Polo and them, and then back there is a massive kind of electromagnetic kind of generator looking thing that you can place on planets that is directly above this. And in my theory is that this is actually the anomaly that we are looking at, and we are teleported into a different realm that is a lot smaller, or a lot bigger I should say, than what we were just in. Like, because that anomaly isn't a hologram, like it's actually there, and for some reason is being powered by this station, which wouldn't be powered by, like, why would a hologram need that much power? And then if you guys turn around, which could just be superstition on my part, these lights are pinkish purple, which is the color of the Atlantids. Like, it's just the color that designates them, and this is the only place that is actually in the anomaly. Besides, if you guys go into camera mode, sometimes the colors will glitch out, and what does this look like to you? It's like a pinkish purplish color that is just everywhere in the anomaly. Now, this could just be some type of chameleon glitch, who knows, but also at the same time, they could already have this color kind of integrated into the game, or into the anomaly of sorts, or outside of the anomaly. Maybe we're somewhere else, we just can't exit where this anomaly actually is, and it's actually in the Realm of Glass. No, this doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it won't. But there is clearly a pinkish purplish tint now to the coloring of inside the anomaly, whenever this is what it actually looks like. Now, like I said, it could just be a coloring glitch, but who knows, it could be something else that's just not available for us to see right now, and it kind of just glitched into the game every once in a while. Now again, that doesn't happen very often. You guys can go and try and do it yourself, but it may not go and happen for you. And now, whether I'm right or I'm wrong, this is all just theories and my conclusion of things that I've discovered in the game that just don't make sense just in retrospect of why it's there, just in general. So who knows, maybe the Realm of Glass is something completely different, and maybe the purple stars aren't referencing it, but I do think that we will use the purple stars to go into the actual realm of glass. Maybe we have to call the anomaly into that special system to be able to teleport into there. But I do believe the anomaly has an important key to the realm of glass, just because the inside to where the small anomaly is being charged by just the big generator that's powering the anomaly in general, like the big anomaly that you're in, it just doesn't make sense to me because it's not a hologram. Like, it's an actual object that's being powered by the main power source of the anomaly, which is just really strange to me. I don't know if anyone else has really just like seen that and like wonder why that is. But for me, that was the first time I really noticed that was the anomaly, because I never really looked around in there too much. I kind of just went in there and did what I needed to do and just left. But now that I'm looking more into the game, of little hints and things they like to put in, because Sean Murray and Hello Games like to be very cryptic with the things they put into the game, that they like to hide things and reference things. So I'm trying to find all these little key things that maybe they put in for a reason, and maybe I'm on the right path, maybe I'm not. But I really do hope that we get this Worlds Part 2 update. And I do honestly hope that it's just one massive planet-sized city that is controlled by the Atlantids, that went into a different realm that the Atlas cannot see. It's because my theory in my other video was that they left because they couldn't have large cities, because lore doesn't allow for large cities to be made, because it'll send, like, the Atlas will send sentinels to destroy large cities, which is probably the system issue, like it couldn't handle it at the time. But lore wise, it's probably so the universe won't be stripped of its resources and so it can flourish. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments on this, or just your own personal theories on the matter of what the realm of glass will actually be. And that is it for this video on the realm of glass theories that I have. I'll be sure to make more videos if I find more interesting things that could point more towards the realm of glass to when it actually releases in the future. But yeah, leave down in the comment section your thoughts down below. If you guys would like to join my Discord community, I'll leave a link down in the description below so you can do that, and also be able to get in more direct contact with me, because sometimes I don't see my YouTube notifications until like a few days later. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it and that you were entertained, and I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas.